Hello everyone, my name is Vishu Garg. I am from third year engineering physics, IIT Roorkee. In this video, we will be discussing about 8085 program to add hexadecimal numbers in an array. So here are the contents of this video. First, we will be discussing about the problem statement and know what we are exactly going to do in this video. To make things easier, we will be understanding the problem through an example. After that, we will be discussing about the algorithm, and finally, we will try to understand the code line by line. In the later part of the video, I will also explain the execution of the code through JNU 8085 simulator. So let's move on to our next slide. So our problem statement is to write an assembly language program to add hexadecimal numbers stored in contiguous memory or in an array, where the size of the array is n and the value of n is provided. For the sake of convenience, let's understand the problem with the help of an example. Suppose the size of array is stored at the memory location 8000 and the base address of the array is at 8010. And we will be storing our sum at the memory location 9000 and a carry will be stored at 9001. All these numbers are in hexadecimal form. In order to understand this program, we will take the value of n to be 8. And this will be our following 8 inputs. These all the numbers in this slide are in hexadecimal form. And when our program will add all these hexadecimal numbers, our result is going to be DC and our upper byte or the carry is going to be 03. So now coming to the algorithm of the program. First, we will use the size of the array as a counter because that's the number of elements that we actually want to add. Then we will load the base address of the array in HL register pair. As our register A and E will be storing our final result, A will be storing a sum and the lower byte, and our register E will be storing the higher byte or the carry. At each iteration, we will be adding the content of accumulator with the content stored at memory location pointed by the HL pair. And if our carry flag is set, then we will increment the E register by 1 unit. Then we will decrease counter on each addition by 1 unit. And when the counter will become 0, we will be terminating the program. So when you understand the algorithm and some basic instructions, it becomes very easy to write a program. This LXIH will store the 8000 in HL pair, which is basically our counter as told in the previous slides. So we will be storing our counter in the C register, and we will start loading our address from 8010 in the HL pair. As the registers A and E are going to store our final result, we will be initializing them to 0 with the help of these two commands. Then we will be running a loop. In each loop, we will be adding the accumulator with the data pointed by the HL pair. And if the value of the carry flag is 1, then we will be incrementing a value of E. So after each iteration, we will be decreasing our counter by 1. And when finally our counter will become 0, we will be storing our lower byte of the address in 9000 and the upper byte at 9001. At the end, we will terminate the program. Now I will be telling you the execution of this code through JNU 8085 simulator. So as you can see, these are our following inputs, 8 inputs that were discussed in the slide. The difference is only that here the inputs are in integer form. You can easily get the hexadecimal value of the input from decimal to hexadecimal conversion. Our result will be stored at 9000 and 9001H, and our value of n is stored at 8000 in hexadecimal, which is 8. So now we will be assembling this program and running it line by line. Okay. So after the first command, we can see our HL pair stores the value of our address 8000. After the second command, the value of our counter is stored in the C register, which is to be 8. And after these two commands, you will see the A and E registers will be initialized to 0. So now the A and E registers are initialized to 0. Now we'll be running a loop, and at each iteration, the value of A will be added to the memory pointed by the HL pair. Now when the value of a counter will become 0, our lower byte will be stored in A, which is DC, and our carry is stored in register E, which is 03. This is the same output which was expected in our slides. You can also see your output from here, but that is going to be in integer form. Okay, so the lower byte is stored at address 9000, which is 220, and the carry is stored at 9001, which is 3. These are in decimal form, so we can cross-check it by converting into hexadecimal form. Now, the value of 220 is DC in hexadecimal, which is our sum and which is stored in our A register. And same goes for the 3. As the 3 is both same in decimal and hexadecimal form. So here is our desired output. And that's all for this video. Thank you.